Welcome back to the Range with Yoke. I told y'all we was gonna do this. We gonna do this. I know this is not the LS, this is the L, but we still gonna compare them. All right. So what are we talking about today? We are talking about the Canik Mete MC9 Prime versus my EDC, which is the Canik Mete MC9L. And I love this. Now, my MC9L did come with a mechanic red dot on here, so that was a win-win-win for me. Feels good, looks good, and I enjoy this pistol very, very much. Now, I know there is an LS, which is the one next up from the L. I don't have the LS. You know that I have to purchase my own firearms as I find them, and the LS is not one that I have been able to run up on and get that. But believe me, it don't matter how old it get, but when I find it, we gonna get it, we gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel about it. But today we're talking about the L. All right, as well as the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. Now this is a good looking firearm as well. This one here I do enjoy a lot. When I did shoot it, there was um, maybe one little gripe that I had was the actual pistol is clear. The actual take up on the trigger was pretty long. But other than that, the pistol felt good and I enjoyed the shoot very, very much. Now, looking at the two of these pistols, they're pretty much the same size and length. The magazine would actually, give us the same or close to the same length size. As far as slide, the length of the slide is just a little bit longer when it, I can't, what was, wait, let me get you a good, all right, there you go. So the slide is a little bit longer when it comes to the Prime versus the L. Now we do know that the L stands for length and is meaning long, so it actually is talking more about the grip. Now, do these seem like a fair comparison? I feel so because they are both carry options on the I was going to say it on the Canik line, and I enjoyed them both very much so. And when I say felt familiar in the hand, the Prime felt familiar, meaning it felt like my carry, my Mete MC9L. Now, when we're talking about what it is that it has or what it is that it holds, both of them hold 17 rounds of 9mm ammunition in both of them. There's, like I said, very slight differences between the two. But as far as what you get in your box, you're going to get a lot of good stuff in your box. All right, so when we're talking about the MC9L, it comes with a 3.18-inch barrel. So the barrel length is a bit smaller or a bit shorter than your Prime. Your Prime is coming in at 3.64 inches in length when it comes to the barrel. Now, your Prime also has, so let's lock that back. Your Prime also has a ported barrel. So your barrel has some ports in it, and it also has your cutout windows in your slide as well to try to help with the weight. Me, I enjoy weight, so that's not an issue for me. And as you can see here, this is pretty much a little regular schmegular. There's nothing fancy going on about it. It is what it is, and this is my EDC. So will the Prime beat out my EDC? Now, for sure, although it feels familiar in the hand as far as grip wise, the texturing on the Prime is a lot more aggressive than on the L, which I can appreciate very much so when it comes to the Prime. They both look good. They both feel good. And we're going to find out which one performs the best. Now, this one here does have a bladed safety on the trigger, as you can see, and the Prime has a flat trigger on the actual Prime. Let's look at that take up on this trigger. The take up is quite long. You see that? All of that travel, and then you have a break, and then reset and break. The MC9L, not as much travel, break, and reset, break. So they're both quite crisp, I can tell you that, but the travel for the two is quite different. All right, If I have failed to inform you that we are in a safe and controlled environment, we are at the Gun Range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact, and this video is for educational purposes only. So with that being said, the only thing left to do now is what? Suit them up so we can set them down range. We're shooting Cellar and Bell at 124. Vámonos. Estoy animada. I'm excited. Now I know, let's go in with the L first. I know that it probably had an option for the Prime to have the red dot included. I don't know. But I know some of them come with it and some of them don't. Just like my MC9L, some of them came with the mechanic red dot and some of them didn't. But the one that I was able to find as far as the Prime go, it didn't come with it, which I wish it did. All right, there she is. The Canik Mete MC9L chambered in 9mm. Love this little thing. My finger is so sore. I've been shooting up something within the last few days. Pistol is clear and our magazine is empty. If I fail to inform you also, they both take the same magazines. And that was the Canik MC9L was first. Let's not put that in there because that styrofoam will stick. All right, going in next with the Canik Mete MC9 Prime, chambered in 9mm. Also very nice. Check the recoil, y'all. Be honest. Do they look the same? Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. Be honest with me. Shoots feel very similar. Let's go back with the L, and then, no, I guess that's going to be weird. I can't do that. It's going to be weird. All right, we're going back in with the L, Mete MC9L. And I guess I would be able to tell too because of the grip, the aggression on the grip. I love this pistol. Love it. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. My finger. Y'all already know the drill. Let me get some more. I need some more. So we ended out with the L. So we're coming back in with the Prime. And let's see. There she is. All right, so I'm noticing a few little things that it's not a make or break. It doesn't make or break the nice shoot of the pistol, but we're talking about carrying wise. As far as carrying the pistol goes. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. All right, let's do another one with the Prime. Another one with the Prime. Same deal. All right. We are empty. We are clear and empty. All right, so this was the Canik Prime MC9, Canik Method MC9 Prime. That's what it is. Okay. And let's go back in with the L really quick. And let's get 2 magazines as well for that. Let's go back in with the Canik MC9L. This cutie patootie little baby here. Somebody is going to ask, well, Yoke, what is it that you carry? I have various pistols that I carry in a rotation, but what I am currently carrying, what I have been carrying, has been this pistol right here, which is the Canik MC9L, chambered in 9mm. And that is how she looks. 17 rounds. Damn, I can. Now, we're going to talk about that in a minute because we got, I'm trying to spew it out because it's on my mind right now. But we're just going to watch this and we're going to get through same pistol, Canik Mete MC9L. Same pistol. We ain't doing no magic tricks here. Beautiful. Pistol is clear, magazine is empty. All right, so what were we talking about? We were talking about the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. And we were also talking about the Canik Mete MC9L. Both beautiful firearms. The MC9L is my current carry option. And I enjoy this pistol very, very, very much. And my newest Canik is the Canik Mete MC9 Prime. I like the Prime, but for me, it won't be a carry option. Why, Yoke? They give you so much more features. You have a ported barrel. You have cuts in the slides. You have a flat trigger. You have a, yes. All of that is great. It's visually beautiful. I enjoy the way that this looks. Y'all know that I'm a very visual person when it comes to firearms, but it's a little bit too big. I haven't even placed it on my body, and I can tell you just by the feel of it in my hand, I will have some issues concealing this firearm. It is a very nice shoot, I must say. The aggression on the grip. I did not want to gripe about how aggressive the grip is, but for me, as I shot and I continued to hold the firearm and all that, it's a little bit more overwhelming for me. Yes, I know that I can put some tape on here and probably satisfy that that overly aggression that it is that I'm talking about. But as it comes for me, it's a great pistol, but it's not an option for me to carry. I like it, but it fell short for me in my opinion. Now, what continues to ride for me and perform as I expect, the aggression on the grip is perfectly aggressive. Everything on here is nice and compact, not too compressed to the point to where the actual performance of the pistol is obnoxious. I'm going to use the word again. It's too much recoil for the shoot. I don't find that with this at all. So yes, the Canik MC9. Now, I am sure the LS is probably superior over the L, and I won't give or take that from them, but until I shoot the LS, I wouldn't know. And we will see how they compare at that point once we get that LS. But as far as the L goes, for me, the L is on top on carrying the pistol. As far as the pistol goes, as far as me putting this pistol on my body, being able to conceal it comfortably and all that stuff. Shoot wise, they both shoot very nice. The obvious upgrade, listen, and this is not for y'all because I know y'all know. This pistol came as is from the manufacturer. Nothing was done to this. So what they have done to this to make it that, because you know when Canik puts their firearms in this type style cases, it is a little bit more of the fancier side of their firearms. So it does have, you know, a nicer trigger and all that other stuff, but it does not, or, you know, better sights or whatever. But it doesn't take away from ports. Ports. Yeah, it has the ports in the barrel, the cuts in the side. So aesthetically, it does have more appealing features and functions to it for, you know, the shoot. Now, would this be something that I'll just bring to the range and shoot and have a good time with? Most definitely. This can possibly just ride the range bag for a good little minute. And another thing that I like best or better than the actual holster that they give you with the L is this G code holster with the prime. Now this holster here is slick. You see how this one is more of a paddled holster. I would have enjoyed it. I would have liked a G code holster better, but hey, it is what it is. Not taking anything from the prime, but as far as my carry goes, we are going to still run that L because the L is just the more comfortable one for me. So what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Now, be honest with me. As far as the shoot goes and the recoil, how did they recoil in comparison in the two? I felt minimum difference between the two. So I need you to tell me what you see. And we'll talk about it when we premiere this, and we'll see. We'll have that discussion then. So April 27, Miami Gun and Range, Yoke Gang Meet and Greet 2.0. Come out there, hang out with me. Let's have us a good time. April 27, Miami Gun and Range. Yoke Gang, thank you for joining me on another episode of Yoke Tries. Yoke, well, we got Yoke Try, Yoke Eat, Yoke Shoot, Yoke, we got Yoke it all. I love y'all so much. Mucho besito.